clear example. During Leicester time, they were having the board member. Some days we don't even have reports. But during still time, we make sure, even if it's not a correct report, but there will be a report made. It can be partial, but during still time, we always make sure that he update the community.
What school you graduated from? You say with Liberian Association from? All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Bola TV. I'm here with a former board member, and as you all know, we always got to bring it to you raw. So nobody when I say, "Oh, Bola TV, you can interview me," or what Bola TV can do. How you doing, my brother?
Oh, I'm doing good though.
All right. Oh, I can't complain. Taking it one day at a time. So you're a former board member, is that correct?
Yes.
Ah. How long you been? First of all, introduce yourself to Bola TV first before we proceed.
Oh, first of all, my name is Archie Kayee. I'm the former board member of the Liberian Association of Arizona.
And who administration your board member in? So we'll be looking at
Steve Boley.
So you served 2 years on the board member.
Yes.
What position do you play on the board member? What position are you?
As a members on the board. I don't have.
You're a regular member. Yeah. But the reason why I brought you to this interview, I saw your comment in the LAA group chat. And you were fact-checking Mr. Morevani. Now, you watched the interview I did with Mr. Morevani and Mr. Alpha Kayee, is that correct?
Yes.
What are some of the things that you saw in our interview that Morevani did that you said was not correct? Some of the questions I asked him that made you say Morevani lied.
Yeah, first of all, in the interview when I watched the video, Morevani said that we don't have a board rule, which is lie. When everything was the was the chairman of the board, we have a board rule how to resign. You not just go in the chair room and then you test and resign. You have to write a letter. It's part of our board rules.
But Mr. Vani said in the interview with Bola TV, Mr. Vani said that there is not a specific rule for the board to resign, or even a specific rule as to in the Constitution or enshrined in the Liberian Association Constitution of Arizona as to how to resign. Is there any? Can you pinpoint us to where we can go to find the rule to resign?
Yes. In the Constitution, it might not be there, but our board have a rule.
And where can I find a rule?
That rule is with heritage.
Oh, so that it's not in written heritage.
Because I'm not in the chat room no more, so I can't answer it. But it's in the board chat room.
So the board chat room from, or how you call it, from Steve Bulletin.
Yes.
Before you got dissolved.
Yeah.
You put in that chat room, you put the rules in there.
Rules in there.
As to how to resign. Anybody who want to resign.
Yes.
And what the rule says?
The rule says when you want to resign, you wrote a letter that you're resigning.
You should write?
Write a letter to the board. So
you say the rules that you guys came out as a board under the Steve Boy administration.
Yes.
Because of the administration, what they blaming Mr. Vani for?
Yes.
For not appropriately resigning.
Yeah.
Okay. You say you had a written rule in there that say as to how any board member want to resign.
Yep.
And everything has that rule.
The rule is in a board chat room.
So what the rule say?
But say I'm not in the chat room anymore, you can contact the former chairman, or I don't know if he's the
I'll be interviewing him.
Yes. And the rule stated clearly how to resign, and not just by test.
So the rule say what?
Say write a letter to the board. State why you resigning.
And then you say another thing again. He said, Mr. Vani was lying about the Constitution, where he said that, I know because according to Mr. Vani, well, in our interview, he said, everybody equal.
Yes.
And I saw your communication, that your response, your critics that you put into the LA chat room, right?
Yes.
Why you say Mr. Vani lying?
Yeah, because the reason why I say Mr. Vani is lying is because, number one, the president is the head of the executive team.
Correct.
So everybody in there don't have an equal right to who to write, because the president, who is the head of the executive team, he's the one have that power. And plus, all the committee that fall under the executive team report direct to the president and to the vice president instead of the president. So for Morris to come and tell us that only everybody as executive member have the right or have an equal right is a lie. The president have power over everybody on our executive team.
So you're talking that, so you're saying the bill wrong in the Constitution?
Yes.
So can you state exactly for me what the Constitution say about the right, the responsibility of the president that is different from the rest of the executive member?
Yes, the president runs the daily activity of the organization.
So it does not say the executive run the daily activity. It says the president.
It says the executive, but who's the head of the executive?
Well, he's
the president.
But he's part of the executive. I mean, I want to know what specific responsibility that the president has, right? That is different from that of the vice president and the rest of the people in the executive branch, right? Because Mr. Vanny's argument is that they're all equal. So and you say no, that's wrong.
Yep.
So the what I want you to tell the viewers and tell the people and show a provision where it distinguishes each and every one of the responsibility.
All right. It says in section 2, the president shall be a Liberian and a bona fide member, reside in the state of Arizona, have a college degree with good and moral character, with no criminal records, and go down.
That the personal responsibility really so?
Like yes, like
the qualification.
Yeah, but that's why
I want the responsibility. What the president is doing. That's all right. What the president is supposed to do?
All right. It says the president shall chair all general meeting, special meeting, and executive committee meeting.
Okay. So the president chair all meeting.
Yes.
General meeting and executive committee meeting. Any other rule?
The president present an annual report at the end of the year. The president shall act as the liaison between the association and the embassy and Liberian embassy in Washington D.C.
So that the president rule then.
That's the president.
Now, can you tell me the vice president rule?
All right. Yes.
Because according to the Constitution, like, the president is supposed to do all I wanted.
Yes.
So what is the vice president supposed to do?
All right. Let me go there.
Yeah. Look for the time. We got to bring the boat right today. We got to see you writing in our chat room up and down. Me, I love the guys about you don't want there in the chat room. So one photo TV series too active.
All right. The vice president role is to communicate with all the standing committee.
So the vice president responsibility is to communicate with all the
standing committee. So anything the standing committee do, they report it to the vice president.
Not to the president.
Not to the president.
Not the president responsibility.
No.
The vice president responsibility.
Vice president responsibility.
The provision in our constitution so people can hear it. So everybody, because while you do that, will be fast checking too now.
Yes.
People won't see what the provision are saying.
Let's say on section 3.
Section 3 what?
Section 3, Article 7.
Okay.
Article 7, Section 3, the vice president. They say act as the liaison between the executive committee and the standing committee in implementing program and policy of the association.
So you read the article, you show the article, right? Then I got another question.
Yes.
In the appointment letter that the president sent to Mr. Alpha Kayee, one of the provisions in our appointment letter, they say Alpha Kayee will be responsible for media, publicists, and etc. Right?
Okay.
One of the things they say before Alpha Kayee can post anything to the LA website, the president must approve it. Right? The rule that you just read for the president. Yes. Is that correct? Is that the president should approve it? Because any kind of communication,
it's supposed to go to the
vice president.
Vice president.
Any communication for that matter.
Yes.
To approve any kind of a communication.
That's what
so you're saying the vice president should also approve that, not the president should also approve.
not the president.
So that
they're following the constitution, because that's what the constitution saying.
So all the committee there report to the vice president, not the president.
Not the president. The vice president is the one who between the committee and the president.
So any kind of a thing, who's supposed to approve it?
It will be, to me, my understanding will be the vice president.
Based on what you just read?
Yes.
So when you say the president was in error, when you say that the memo be the memo, everything before the memo posted on his website, the memo, he the one got to approve it, when you say the president was wrong, or what you say?
For me, I would not say the president was wrong, because like I don't know how he interpreted the constitution and how he understands it.
But you just read it.
But this constitution, yes.
So is this constitution different from what the president has?
No, it should not be different. So that's the only constitution we have. But maybe the vice president don't want to do a lot of work and pushing it to the president. Who knows? Maybe they have that little bit of agreement.
On bullet TV, we can do maybe here.
All right, but yes.
The two guys don't call me and be here. Let's straight to the point.
All right.
According to what you just read,
yes.
You say according to you again.
Yes.
And you get fast check.
Yeah.
Because
that's the constitution I'm quoting right now.
But right?
Yeah.
The president has to put in the appointment letter that he don't want to approve anything Avakoli accept the journal. He don't want to approve everything that Avakoli won't put on the website. Then I job.
His job. All right.
You already clarify the president's.
Yes.
But I didn't see anything in there that say he don't want to approve.
Yes.
You said all the standing committees are supposed to work with what?
The vice president.
And the vice president is supposed to approve everything they do.
The vice president, in consultation with the president, she's supposed to approve everything, because she will report to the president.
Got you. Okay. Now, say you, Mr. Former board member.
Yes.
When during the Steve administration, when you are appointing people.
Yes.
Right? Soon as you appoint people, you also let the person have access to the executive chat room.
During our time when they appoint somebody,
I mean, does the constitution say once a person get appointed, they should have access to the executive chat room?
I don't think it's
when you accept it yet.
I don't think it's in that constitution. I don't think it's in the constitution, but when somebody is, common sense will tell you, when somebody is not accept the appointment position yet, he's not supposed to have access to the chat room, because the chat room is only for active members of the association, active leadership member. So if anybody that was in the chat room or is in the chat room that did not accept their position, is an error. I think so.
So the new government messing up already.
I think so.
So I mean, as you say, you know everything about it, because the other people watch the video, right?
Oh yes.
What special skills or expertise can you contribute to the organization that made them to hire you the first time as a board member?
Oh well, when I came to this community, I was back in 2011. I was just a member as a regular member, attending meetings, helping children to focus in school instead of being on the street. They see my good work. They made me a youth coordinator in the community. I serve honor Avin 12. My mistake. Avin 12. I serve honor Avin 12 as a youth coordinator, youth president for 2 years before Lester could come in. So in the community, I've been working. I've been implementing, helping people. Even during my time as youth, we take kids to workshop where they get scholarship.
You said during your time as youth.
As youth president. As youth president.
Oh, but you said during your time
as youth president.
You're not youth right now.
No, I'm not youth. But as youth president during that time.
You tell me you are coming to
No, during that time. As youth president.
What level of education?
My level of education is I have an associate degree, but I'm working on my bachelor.
Associate degree in
criminal justice.
In criminal justice. So moreover, you get criminal justice, you get criminal justice.
Well,
so how does your criminal justice degree help you to become a board member? What expertise do you think you have that you can bring it to help? If they, let's say, that need to help, what that criminal justice degree that you have, right? How did it help you in the past when you're a board member to improve the board and to impact the improvement of the board, or to impact the board?
Well, when I was a board member, one of my duty was to do check and balance on the association. And during that time, any board members that were part of our team will tell you that I always speak the truth and do check and balance on everything. Even as close as I was with Steve Boley, I was still doing check and balance on him. And also making sure that the community move and work smoothly, so that we don't have issues that today people will see. Let's say, for example, Boley turn over everything that you see today is because of our hard work, because we gave check and balance to the community.
So all the thing what you explain before they make you board member, you know, is happy in the community, you know, is happy in the area.
Most of the time I never used to see check and balance, but since I've been board member, we do give check and balance. Like I will give you an example, clear example. During Leicester time, they were having the board member. Some days we don't even have reports. But during Steve time, we make sure, even if it's not a correct report, but there will be a report made. It can be partial. But during Steve time, we always make sure that he update the community.
What school you graduated from? You say that you got your associate from?
I graduated on Brooklyn College. It's right there on Dunlap and 19th Avenue.
What year?
I graduated 2015.
Okay. Have Maurice Vani ever served on the Constitution Board before?
No.
But listen, let me repeat the question. Maurice Vani in the interview said, during having 12 times, they elected him on the Constitution Board because that time we don't have no constitution. But he only want to meet him one time because he have family issues, so he go by. Have you ever seen any record, because you came in see, but have you ever seen any record from the past up to the time you guys elected a board member where Maurice Vani was on the Constitution Review Board?
Nope. And then let me say something again. Where Maurice said that there was no constitution during that time, that's a lie.
No, he said during having 12 times, they didn't want to put the Constitution because before having 12,
there was no constitution, right? No constitution. That's a lie. That's what I'm trying to say. That's a lie. Because during Dr. Sherman time, we have a constitution.
Yeah, but how come Maurice Vani said there was no constitution?
Because he was not part of the meeting all the time, so he won't know. So he won't know. During Dr. Sherman time, there was a constitution. That's why Avin Bear selected.
So
and
having 12.
Having 12.
Having 12?
No, yeah, having 12. I think so.
Yeah.
Having 12, select Erite from Jason, because I was in a meeting. My Saka, my Charles, and I think 4 of them. I think that those are the people they select to go work on the Constitution.
When you say to go work on this Constitution, to create new Constitution or to amend, or
the one
from Dr. Sherman time.
From Dr. Sherman time. Yes.
So let me ask you. So you say the man was not on nothing review.
Yes.
So what position did the man have during Steve Boley time?
The man was General Secretary of the board.
He was the General Secretary of the board.
Yes.
What's the function of the board?
The General Secretary of the board was supposed to be the one who take meetings.
Meeting minutes.
Yeah.
Did he do all that?
No.
So you want to tell me that Maurice Vani just want to meet, he read nothing?
During Maurice's time and during our time when I was on that board, I never see Maurice take meetings. And
did he ever even give meeting minutes at any meeting?
No.
So you never told nothing?
No.
So do you believe?
So everything was run by Eric.
So then let me ask you now, why you kept him there if you are not doing his job?
Because you know, the thing is, it's up to the committee, up to the board to remove somebody. So they feel to themselves, everybody feel to themselves that this man is not doing nothing. We should lean that, they lean that. You know, everything we have to put it to vote.
So every time you vote, Maurice Vani will win.
Every time we vote, like the last time we voted was when I think he had missed agreement with somebody on the board.
You mean disagreement?
Disagreement with somebody on the board.
Yeah, who?
He and the I think it was he and the co-chair of the board.
Who was the co-chair of the board?
Anita. Her name is Anita.
Anita?
And during that argument, heated argument between two of them, we decided to vote out on the board. Voting out.
What was the argument about?
The argument about he was disrespecting the girl.
Why was he disrespecting the girl?
Because for some reason, I don't know, it's up to him.
Did the disrespect take place in the meeting or before the meeting?
It took place in the meeting, but so I totally forgot what he said.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So do you believe that Murray Vanning resigned or he did resign?
To me, he didn't resign. And some of the stores said even if he resigned or didn't resign, the guy was no use to the board. for example, the guy was no use to the board. For example, Eric have to travel to Africa because of family issues. Anita, who is the co-chair of the board, was not showing up for board meeting. So it was me, Ben Guer, Fred Compton, who is on the board now, and Vanny Murray. We call
Vanny Murray.
All right. We call a meeting so that he can chair the board until Eric can come back. Because the July 26th budget was sent to us. Morris could not convince the board to even host a meeting. And, and later on, after the July 26th, he wanted to know where the administration take money from to sponsor the July 26th.
Even though he hold no board meeting.
Even though he didn't hold
no meeting, nothing.
No, nothing.
And then he resigned on WhatsApp.
On WhatsApp.
He want to get money from. So all the time you're having meeting to collect the money, where was he?
That, like I say again, this guy don't come to meeting.
So meeting.
No, but most of the time he want to just be talking like to say he know the Constitution.
So let me ask you, right? Becoming a board member is about serving others with a unified goal in mind for the community, right?
Yes.
So I want to ask you a question. In what ways did you enhance our community board back then, in the past, when you were on it?
All right. When I was on the board, majority of the time we have to do check and balance, and then that's where our more focus was on, and that's what I've been doing until I left the board. And also, everything that the administration was doing, I was part of it, supporting, even though most people didn't see it that way and they take me from the board, but I was working.
They kick you out of the board?
Yes, because they...
You mean they expel you?
No.
So you're talking about
I'm not talking about kicking me out, but I said they didn't vote me back on the board.
Oh, you mean this time?
This time around. That's all.
So the national administration, according to the vice president of C, Mr. Emmanuel, are you right? He said, man, the year close account down wrong. He tell them the year 2000. What you say about that? I mean, what you know about the financial in our administration?
Oh yes. Let's say, for example, the time we take over as a board, we ask Eric to be the transition team between
the mediator between the Nestor Myers teams and then the Bullis team.
Yeah,
at that time. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, and I was on our board. So when we was doing it, Lester we didn't know that the account was closed. But to our surprise, Eric went and told us, oh, Lester closed the account. Why? Don't know. So when Eric went to the bank to get still on the account, the people said the account is closed. It was Eric and John Bernard. John, who was at that time
the vice president for Lester.
But he joined the board later.
Hold on. So John Bernard was the vice president. He went to the bank. Before when Steve took over, that's when he joined the board. So he and
was the one. He was the board chairman before Eric took over.
So when John Bonham was the board chairman,
And working with Eric.
So they went to the bank to go ask Steve Lee there.
But the bank told us that the account was closed.
So let me ask you a question. Are you saying that Nestor Myers, vice president, was not aware of anything that was going on account, was not aware that that account was closed? Because John Bonham was the main vice president.
Yeah, but just to know that, because before John left the position of vice president going on the board, the account was still open.
So John Bonham resigned, what are you saying?
Yes, he resigned as vice president and then joined the board.
During Lester time?
During Lester time.
So who was Lester vice president?
It was Prince Morris.
So Prince Morris became the vice president, and then the acting vice president. Yeah. Then John Bonham decided, I won't be vice president anymore.
Yes.
Then he joined the board.
Yes. When he joined the board, later on, that's when we find out that their account was closed. Now, some of the reason why the account was closed, because I don't know if the community know that during COVID time, the Lester Meyer administration received a grant.
How much?
If I'm not mistaken, it's $5,000.
So during the COVID time, who gave them 5,000? Who gave them? The state gave them 5,000.
Yes, but
did they tell you?
According to them, they say, but with them. Where did
they say?
But because for me at that time, I was not a board member during Lester time. I was just a regular.
No, but I mean when you say they say
they say in the meeting. Okay. But when time for turning over the stuff, even when they close the account and Eric made sure to reopen the account, which he checked in there as the money that they received from the state was now on the account.
So let me. So
that means they didn't deposit in the account.
Let me see the clarity here.
Yes.
So you were alleging that the Nestor Meyer and John Bonham administration. Now let me be clear now.
Yeah.
When they received that 5,000, was John Bonham still the vice president?
I think so.
Okay. So let's assume that John Bonham was still the vice president.
Yeah.
So are you saying when they gave them that money for the COVID, there is no record, a deposit record to say that they deposited that 5,000 in the account? In the account.
Yes. Because when
how am I to know?
Because when Eric took over and when Eric went to the bank to reopen the bank, he couldn't see it in there that the money was deposited in there.
Wow. Anybody you want to tell me?
And there's a lot of misstep. During those times, we never have a complete report or financial report, because I remember we raised a lot of money in the community. But that's why I always hold people accountable for what they do, because during that time, there was no real report that for us to know what they did with all the money that was raised in the community. And until today, I still want to know what they did with them.
All the money they raised?
Yeah. Okay, so for July 26, for Queen Contest, for all those stuff. And during the COVID time, there was no program going on. So you cannot say you use the money during the COVID.
So let me ask you something.
Yes.
What year did John Bonham and Nestor Meyer receive that 5G you're talking about?
It was 2020. 2020. Yes.
And
during the COVID time.
You say you went through the whole deposit because the
whole deposit is not there. So they might put it into a different bank account, but the LAA bank that we retrieve, it's not in there.
How many bank accounts did the LAA have?
It should be one. So if it's not in there, then I'm thinking I don't know.
Did you ask him?
Huh?
Did you ever ask them?
Nobody asked them. Even when Steve took over, Steve said we should have ordered them, but they both never take it serious.
So, according to the Constitution, right? Who actually is the one that's supposed to initiate audit for the past administration? Is it the board or the president?
The president sent the communication to the board.
So the president can send the communication to the board?
Yes, say this is what happening, this is what happening.
And when you're to audit?
Audit.
Did Steve Boyer send communication to
Yes, he did.
And why you guys refuse to audit them?
To my knowledge, I really don't know. That's all I can say. I really don't know.
Did you vote? Did you ever bring in one of your meetings?
No, they never brought, the chairman never brought it.
So everything never brought it on there.
To my knowledge, I don't know.
Wow.
And then number two, during Lester time, when the treasurer resigned, there was no replacement for the treasurer. So that means the president was always overseeing everything on the financial issues. And that was one of my problems again. That's some of the reason, that most of the reason why I decided to join the board, to have that power to do check and balance.
So what did Steve Boley say? And did Eric tell you or tell you why he did anybody bring it up to Eric and say, look, Steve Boley already wrote us a letter to all the people there. Why you want for to all the people? Did anybody ask Eric?
I guess nobody asked Eric. Eric, I don't know what's the problem. Maybe, I'm not sure. So I can say maybe. I'm not sure what was going on.
And then what else happened?
But no, that's all that was it, because the community since 2017 till now.
Yeah, the only send 2G over to Steve Boley then. And then Steve Boley send communication to all the people there. That's why I ain't do nothing.
We're not doing nothing. Because you know.
So you think the president was right for putting everything back on the, I mean, the people were right for electing everything to be the board again, because number one, the people money that you talking about were given to the Liberian community, $5,000 to the next John Bonner administration. There's no record it going to the council.
So we don't know. Yeah, but you know, it's the community choice who they want to put on the board. But for Eric, I will not speak nothing negative about him. Because,
no, not negative. He's the chairman of the board.
Because he, even though he's the chairman of the board, but he work hard. He made sure. You see, today, for Steve to be able to turn over, I don't know, that huge amount of money, 5,000 or more. Today it was actually 6,000 or something. Okay, all right. Because it was because of everything hard work. So I will give it to him. Maybe that's some of the reason why the community see reason to him to be back on the board. He worked hard. As a chairman, he always give check and balance, and I will give it to him. But other thing, Lester, maybe he don't see reason to it to do it. But for the community, he had my high regard. He worked hard for the community. That young man do everything for the community to succeed.
Thank you very, very much. You know what though, man? Let me ask you one question.
Yes.
Okay? This is a very serious question. Since you left the board, right?
Yes.
What are the qualifications that the board member has to be before the community can elect him to be on that board? I want to ask you a question before I can go there.
Yes. For the board, there's no qualification.
So let me ask you now. The present board, what is they elected? Do you see any local demons among them?
I really don't know them, because
you can see all of the community.
I can see them in the community, but when it comes to no.
So you think all of that good board?
Yes, to my belief.
So the new administration, do you see any bad person there?
The new administration, no, I don't see any.
So you see no local demons there?
No, other than are good people in the community. They've been in the community for a long, so they just don't show up to meaning for some reason.
But the only person get power more funny though.
I don't have power with money.
I mean, you say
all I'm saying
in the front door, you will not meet me.
I'm just saying the fact.
I've apologized the man get chop. Now you say they may not random meeting between the man, how they keep the meeting, but you won't question money business. Let me ask you, was the president right for appointing Murray Fanny?
Well, it's the president's decision, but if I was the president, I won't appoint Murray Fanny. The reason is simple. If you cannot do your duty as a board member, you can't even call a single meeting when they task you for you to do it. And then they make you a co-chair on the Constitution Committee. What will you do over there? You don't even, all you do is carry the Constitution around all day in a meeting. You don't even give.
So going forward, so now the president now appointed man. The president now, because according to you and Alpha calling, the president now appointed a man who can be chopping in the chat room, can read 15 letters. Now the president now appointed a man who can read even meeting minutes. He can't go to meeting, he can't do nothing. what would be advice to Mario Vani now going forward?
My advice to Mario Vani going forward: when they give you a job, take it serious. Do it right way. You never know what will come tomorrow, and that's what we're talking about now. Because if you are going to perform, the time you are secretary of the board, you won't be saying this thing today.
Do the secretary of the board get elected by the people?
Yes. No, the board members get elected by the people. But then when we go,
the secretary, okay, the board member get elected by the community. Then the secretary get elected by the board.
By the board.
So why the board? So you think the board was wrong for them? Who was in a what position the board Vani had in the front board? What position there?
In the first board.
Yeah, what you were part of?
He is Secretary General.
You're Secretary. Yeah. So you were Secretary General board. The board that you were part of.
That's the only board.
I know. Yeah. That board, Mario Vani was part of it too.
Yeah, he was Secretary General.
He was Secretary General on a board.
Yes.
Then he's Secretary General again now.
Now on the committee, I think so.
Yeah, he's Secretary General for Constitution Review.
Yes.
Now on the board now.
Okay.
So that one you're post Secretary General.
Yes.
So they want a Constitution Review now. So they keep making the message like
we can't do nothing. That's the problem.
That is the voice of my man Archie here. Y'all hear it raw on Bolo TV. And guess what? You can fact check the video anytime. But Archie coded some constitution provisions here today. You guys can also fast check it. Bolo TV, let me tell you, my only job here is for the people to turn the TV raw. And I here to play judge and jury. The community that they serve or they speaking to will be the one. You guys are the one that will be the judge and jury. Me, I here to get the TV raw from other, like kind of thing I learned. So thank you for watching Bolo TV. It was great having you. You got any last word to say before we go?
Oh yes, I will say thank you to the community. Our new president, thank you for taking the job. We are here to support you at any time if you need us. My thing here is let the community be united and let's move forward and work together. We want a better community for all our people and the children. And also, I hope those promises you made during the debate, you can implement them because the community will need it mostly. Thank you again. My name is Archie Kayee.